What's going on, everybody? Hey, it's your man Avery in the studio, man, with Cole, man. We got a great one today. Cole said, is it okay to date your ex's brother? This is going to be the topic of the show. I'm dating my brothers. I'm dating my ex's brother. So let's get into it. Cole, I want you to start off because this right here is a hot topic. We done talked about some stuff outside this thing here about dating your ex and dating your friends. And I think some people going to have a problem with that. Listen, if whoever live out there and y'all want to chime in, go ahead and type into the chat. We'll be responding live to any questions y'all might have. Let's go. Let's get into it, Cole.
All right. So I personally feel like it's quite all right to date your ex's brother. Let's be real. Y'all tried it. It didn't work. And now he's in your DMs. So what? I'm supposed to ignore him?
You gotta ignore him. You gotta ignore him.
For what?
Because that's lines have been crossed. Those are two brothers. You know what I mean? You cannot date two brothers. You finna start a family feud. It finna be an explosion. I'm telling you.
A family feud about what though? Like that would imply that it's never been done before. And if we're honest, let's be honest about it.
Let's go.
I think it's quite all right. Like I already know the whole family. Hey mama, I'm back.
Hey, what? Listen, anything like my mama, it'll be hell. You know my mama personally. It'll be hell in my family. But you know what I mean? But I don't see.
So what is it? Is it like the bro code or something that I'm just missing? Or is that ego? Because I feel like it's more ego than an actual code.
It's just a silent code. Just like you don't want a person you date end up dating your friend.
Why not? If they didn't make me happy, but they can make my friend happy.
No, it's got to be a code there, bro code, sis code. It just got to be a code. There's no way that I can date or date somebody my brother even went out with. I couldn't do it.
Even went out with? So you're telling me that even if it was like we had one conversation, what if you just had a crush? Can you talk to him then?
No. Okay. If I had a crush.
I wish y'all could see my face right now.
If I had a crush. Okay. What you mean? Like if I had a crush on
you had a crush, the person probably never knew, but your brother knew. Mm-hmm. If he goes in behind it, not even behind, if he's like, hey bro, I'm gonna holler at, or we've been chit-chatting.
No, that's awkward. I think.
All right, how is that awkward? Tell me about that. Unpack that for me.
What you gonna do in the family event? What happens in the family gathering? You know what I mean? Like you show up. Everybody knew you dated the older brother. Just say you dated the I ain't gonna say the older, just the other brother. Mm-hmm. And now all of a sudden you with this brother here, but everybody knew y'all went out. You don't think people gonna be whispering in your eyes and be like, what the hell?
They were gonna whisper regardless. Like, let's be real. Okay. For example, my friend came to a family gathering of mine, and she's a very close family friend. Okay. And she brought a man with her. Okay. Did we whisper? Yes. But did it matter that he wasn't somebody's brother? No, we still chit chat.
So she bought somebody
new that we didn't know.
Okay.
And we whispered. So the whispering was going to happen regardless of if you have dated the brother or not. No, people are trying to fill you out. They're trying to figure it out. They're trying to get to know you. In my case, personally, I mean, I haven't dated a brother, but I feel like if I did, they probably loved me before, so they'll love me again.
No, man. No. Hell no. No, you trying to get your car set on fire. I hope you got good hand skills.
I'm not fighting nobody. I am too little. No. I am too small to be fighting anybody.
This thing will go off the hinges.
How? When we sit over here and people have cousins that are double kin, that wasn't no accident.
Well, everybody knew Uncle Willie was around here touching on these children.
Why I had to be Uncle Willie? It was Uncle Willie's brother.
Listen.
I'm just saying they started it. There was no problem with it in the past. Why is it a problem now? I really feel like this is a conversation of ego because you read the Bible, I read the Bible. we both know that if I was married to a man and he died, his brother is to now marry me and produce his heir.
Biblical principles of Old Testament. Yes.
But, and hold on, produce his heir.
It did happen, and yes, that's exactly what Scripture said.
Okay.
However,
What?
I'm not finna go marry my brother's wife if
Your wife alive, so you shouldn't do that.
But no, what I'm saying is, I couldn't. But they had multiple wives back then.
They did. That's true.
You know what I mean? They had multiple.
Okay, but we're not there. We're not having multiple wives. I'm just saying, like, what's the controversy? What is it? What makes us say absolutely hell no when?
It's the code. It's the code.
What is the code? What is the code? First of all, y'all keep saying that. You're like, people just throw that out every time I bring this conversation up. They're like, oh, there's a code. What's the code?
It's a solid code. If I'm just gonna use it as even my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
My best friend can't date nobody I dated.
But you didn't sleep with this person. What if there's no relations? Can now it be open? Is there a time limit? Like an expiration date? Oh, we dated 6 years ago, so now it's okay?
No. If you date, you can't put it in my face. Period. I don't want nobody. I can't nobody.
What if they get married? You not come to the wedding?
No, because I'm calling your ass trifling.
Trifling for what? You're married and happy. So you're trying to tell me that you're going to stand in the way of someone else's happiness just because you used to like that person? That's crazy. You're married.
I feel you a snake. You went behind my back.
Behind your back? You're married. That was not your person.
No, no. It's a code. It's a bro code system. You cannot date. You cannot.
I want to hear from the people. Where are they at? What
somebody out there on live, you got to chime in, man. You got to chime in.
Because I am thoroughly, overly confused. You're not marrying the whole family. Who cares what they have to say? You're not even dating the whole family. You're dating a person, not a last name. This is not a blood conversation. I have no relation to your brother. So it's not like if we had a child, it would be in a mixed genetic conversation, something that would compromise geneticism at this point.
So you telling me if you went on one date, I could see, baby, just
one day. What about 4?
No. Because if you go on a second date, that means you had some interest. It just somehow fizzled out.
Boredom. Do you know what my generation does? They're bored. Okay.
No,
they are extremely bored. And these are the real problems that single people face. So I really think it needs to be addressed. And somebody other than me has to agree, because Abru feels like I am insane for even taking this stance on this.
Listen, to all my live viewers out there, there's no way. We're talking about, can I date my ex's brother? No, you cannot.
But what if it just wasn't a good match? Like, no. I tried it. It wasn't a good match, and you're better.
So we just said we dated. Okay. And now 3 or 4 dates, and it just fizzled out. And then next thing you know, you come to the house with my brother.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull my bro to the side, be like, hey, what the hell?
Well, first of all, y'all should have talked about it before I got there.
No, I'm going to be like, what the hell is you doing? What's going on? And we probably going to have some words, and we probably ain't going to be bros no more.
What?
Because I believe my bro snake if you do that.
What? You're married.
No, but I'm saying, remove all that. We talking about hypothetically.
Hypothetically, good people don't stop being good people. So if my heart says I want all the people around me to be happy, I do not care if that was somebody I dated or not.
So how can, all right, you say you're a good person. You're a good person.
Yes.
Really believe, you know what I mean?
I am a good person.
I'm starting to not to believe that after the damn conversation shit, but you know what I mean? No, but
I mean, it's not like I would do that to your brother or something like that, because y'all a little bit different.
You come to the barbecue,
the whole house would be on fire.
Where my tires at?
That part, yeah.
Stole my damn tires. I can't even get home.
Yeah, and honestly, you know, your brother doesn't have anybody in the same age range either, so it's a little different.
Even I'm talking about now. I ain't even talking about brothers. I'm talking about best friends.
Okay, best friends. Let's go for it. Best friends. I think that's even more grounds to say, go for it, because there is no lineage. There's no blood there. It is genuinely, we chose to be on each other's side and hold
Alright,
each other
so-
accountable and root for each other. So if it didn't work for me, why can't
So
it
what if
work
lines
for
is
you?
crossed? So what? Okay.
I
We're gonna
personally
throw a
don't
little-
even care if
we're
y'all
gonna throw
slip.
a little-
Like if I like, okay, if it were me, we're gonna talk about me personally.
All right.
Cole. If Cole dated Mr. Brown, okay, Mr. Brown and Cole, we dated for a whole year. We did all the things that adults do in that year. And after that year, we decided it just did not work.
Okay.
And friend A is like, yo, Cole, I think I like Mr. Brown. Okay.
No, you wouldn't be like that. Cool. Especially
Okay.
if Mr. Brown was a good dude.
First of all, she has listened to me say everything I needed to say about Mr. Brown, most likely. And you still choose to go and try Mr. Brown? Go try Mr. Brown. Maybe it'll work better for you than me.
But also, she also heard the good things about Mr. Brown. That
She
be telling.
did.
You know what I mean?
She did.
She might have heard some bad things, but she heard
She
some
heard the
good
good
things.
things, and apparently she liked what she heard, so go for it.
And now Mr. Brown gonna have the best of both worlds. Cause he gonna be like, yeah, I had cold and I had banana strawberry over here. You know what I mean? And Miss Cole, then now know why y'all gonna fall out?
Why?
Because Mr. Cole gonna Mr. Brown, I mean, he gonna intentionally treat her better than you to make you jealous. And
I've just never been that girly. I've never been the girl that's like, why do you do this person better than me? Because honestly, I can't get stuck in a mindset of comparison, or I would always be unhappy.
But then also Mr. Brown gonna be like, they're gonna have pillow talk, and then Mr. Brown gonna be like, you know what, you better than Cole. You just, and then they're gonna swell her head up, and then you not only better probably in that aspect. I'm not saying that, but then they're gonna swell her head up, be like, you know what, I think I'm gonna marry. I want to marry, but she wasn't worth it like you. And then now your best friends are gonna start looking at you sideways, but like, yeah, I am better than her.
Okay, well, I can give a personal
That's
story
what I
on
think.
this. I can give a whole personal story on this. So I dated this guy.
Okay.
I can't say that we dated. We met and enjoyed each other's company maybe twice. He lived in another city. So he came to see me. I went to see him.
Okay.
Fine. Apparently, according to my NIs, my Negro investigators, my NIs say that he was like head over heels for me, and I had no idea.
Okay.
So fast forward 10 years later, our friends get married. Okay, I see this man at the wedding. Cool, whatever. He's married. His best friend is like, yo, what's up with Cole? He's like, you want Cole? His friend was like, yeah, why not? He was like, all right, go for it. Don't even worry about it. He comes and finds me throughout the wedding, and he says something to me, and I look him dead in his face, and I said, I'm trying to talk to your friend, and you keep getting in my face. Move around. And he said, oh, you want to talk to my friend? You want to talk to my friend? Okay, Nikki, cool. Talk to my friend. I was like, cool.
See, I'm not going.
We didn't talk though.
I'm with you.
Like we had maybe 3 conversations, and he was like, I just don't know. I don't know if my friend's gonna be cool with this. And I was like, didn't y'all already have this conversation?
We're not dating our brothers or friends, girl. We're not doing that.
But he wasn't my man. That's why I feel like it's an ego thing, because y'all sit up here marking territory on things that are not yours.
Hey, listen. First of all, it could be ego, but you don't want to go behind some of these cases. You don't want to go behind, and I ain't finna go behind none of these cases. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. That I agree with. But again, can we speak to the ego piece? Because in my mind, it is a classic case of that was mine and you can't have it. That was my toy and I'm not sharing.
That's how it should be. Not for your own toy.
No, it's not.
Go find your own toy.
No, nobody has any stake, no claim on this person. And I feel like this applies both ways, like men and women. I can't sit around and tell my best friend, hey, Lady B, you can't go talk to so-and-so because I liked him.
It's like
in college. You know how long ago college was?
It's like
high school. Do you know how long high school?
A long time.
A long time. So why would I say that?
It's like that invisible line when you get ready to fight. Don't cross this line. And people never know where the line is because the line keep moving. You can't talk.
Can we at least entertain this? Let's entertain this as if you were going to say, maybe I could see your side, Cole.
I can't see.
Do you think that like the timeline and the seriousness of the relationship would have an impact on you saying yes if you were ever going to think about it?
I don't think it's the time. Well, it could be the time. I think it can't be the timeline.
Yeah, he is struggling.
Let me be honest with you. If it's been decades, but at the same time, it definitely got to be the seriousness. Like if my partner or my brother has had an intimate relationship with this person, there's no way in Hades I'm going down that road.
That's interesting because this is what I wonder about our definition of intimacy, though. Like, to me, intimacy requires more than sex. But I think to the rest of the world, that's all intimacy is. I feel like I have met some amazing people and had great relationships with them. And I would say intimate, but I never slept with them. And they would probably say it was a very deep, intimate relationship as well. So for me, like, y'all men can be like very quickly say, oh, that didn't mean nothing to me. I just did it.
But we physical. Y'all emotional. Yeah, so
then why does that matter? If you know that you could lay down with somebody and it didn't mean anything to you, why does that matter?
I don't want nobody my brother been with or my friend because...
Why, your brother not clean?
No, I ain't saying he's not clean. My thing is this. Because we have barbershop talk.
Barbershop talk,
And we have backyard talk. And we're going to be like, yeah, man. And then if we get pissed with one another, we're going to be like, man, did she do that thing that she did with me? Then we're going to start throwing salt in y'all game.
That is a crappy way to be. So it is ego, yes.
It could be ego, but at the same time, man, we don't. But so
it is ego. So, that's what I'm hearing. You're telling me that y'all are not mature enough to sit down and have a conversation and be like, this is what I'm doing. You're off. You've done X, Y, Z.
If y'all hugged up this week, we hugged up this week. Now you over there hugged up with goddamn John Deere 2 months down the line. That's a problem. It's a problem. You know what I mean? That's a problem.
I know you're probably thinking, oh, she had him in her back pocket the whole time.
Y'all like y'all some state. Y'all had this shit planned.
Oh my God.
Y'all must be just planning this, man. What y'all? Let me see y'all phone.
I just don't feel like there's a scandal. If everybody is grown and respectful, what's the scandal? You act like there aren't cases of people who have been married, divorced, and switched and married each other's best friends.
It maybe have, but I don't know.
You act like there aren't people that are double kin. You act like there aren't people that...
There are.
There are plenty, and especially in a small town or look at celebrities where the dating pool is only so big.
Yeah, but all of them.
Small town. This is real life. Small town. The dating pool is only so big if you're not willing to leave your 3-mile radius.
But the double kin can come with third and fourth and fifth cousin. The fourth, fifth cousin really ain't count, man.
But the double kin can also come from.
Now, second and third cousin, that's close blood related. Then when you get to the fourth, fifth, sixth cousin, I'll be like, are we really cousins, man? Nobody don't think goddamn country stole your daddy.
What? I'm just saying. End of the day.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Y'all tell us to follow our heart. That's what people say. That's what people say. So are you saying that really we need to stop taking that? It's piss poor advice.
You follow your heart, but you can't follow your heart if this is a bloodline involved.
What is wrong with bloodline? They used to mix bloodlines all the time. We just went over that.
No, man. We ain't doing that. That was
The
back.
Bible makes bloodlines all the time. You remember Tamar?
I do remember Tamar.
Tamar literally married this man's son. He died.
And yes,
She got the next son. He also died. And had a baby by the daddy.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That was different time. That's different time right there. We talking about. I do believe in Bible. I do read scripture, but that's different time.
So, and then once the daddy realized that was his baby, what did he say? That she was more honorable than him. He did. Y'all go read it. It's Genesis chapter 28, I believe. I'll confirm that.
Yeah. We still don't. I don't know. You
I'm
see what happened?
telling
You see what happened in the story in Milwaukee when my man.
Yeah,
I sent it to you. You know what I mean? That brother threw a firebomb.
He burned down the whole house, y'all.
Yeah, it killed like 4 people, unfortunately.
But again, ego. Because why are you doing that? I'm not going to jail or hell for nobody.
I don't want to go to jail, but we got to go back and we got to go back and test our fighting skills. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, jail or hell for nobody. Do you hear me?
Yeah, that's Cole.
Nobody.
I don't think that'll fly in this situation.
Why?
The reason I don't think it'll fly in this situation, as we always talk.
Why not?
People are emotional. Everybody's emotional. Everybody on edge.
They are.
Everybody on edge. Everybody's emotional. People ain't thinking. Yeah, they might regret it after they didn't put you in a box and anything, and they done ruin their life and ruin their brother or friend's life and family. But people just overly emotional. So that's the reason I don't think it works. I think it'd be too dangerous trying to date.
People need to learn how to control their emotions. So if I were going to say on the no side, what I hear you say is really it's not a question of ethics or morals. It's a question of, can the people control themselves?
No, I think it's still moral.
Is it a moral issue?
The reason I said that because I think it's more because I'm like, if you did that to me, I feel like y'all was planning this. You can say we just happened, we didn't plan it, but in my mind,
what if we didn't even know each other? What if he's your baby brother and he's like 10 years younger than you?
But as soon as he found out that I'm his big brother, or that's my best friend,
he should have said no.
As soon as he found out, be like, hey, we can't do this because you dated him, or you know what I mean. Even if y'all done kicked it for a minute, but the minute he found out that individual dated we dated me, they gotta be like, unfortunately, man, we can't do you dated a big homie.
Loyalty and ego. That's all I'm hearing. Okay. So if I'm here to protect the male ego, then sure. Yes, it's a horrible idea. If I have no concern about the male ego, do what you want to.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous, Cole. It's dangerous.
It may be. I know that there are people out there that have done this.
Could be dealing with a fool.
Yeah, we don't cast pearls upon pigs.
Yeah, you could be dealing with you. They could have been nice to you, and y'all could have had a movie date, and he could have been a nerd, and you could have made straight A's. But the minute that, because nobody know their breaking point. And that could be one of his breaking points. Oh my gosh. And next thing you know, you be like, why this fool outside my house with a Jason Madison and machete?
If he come out here with a Jason Madison and machete, I'm calling the police.
I'm just saying.
Again, jail or hell for nobody. Like, I really don't understand, but here we are. Here we are. What's the girl to do? Because I'm going to be honest, y'all, Cole is considering the brothers. I know it didn't really work out with the friend thing, but that was kind of a mutual, definitely a mutual, let's not do this conversation. And we entertained it up until that point.
But you could, but the flip part of it, now I can't speak for other races. Let me say that. And I can't speak for other families.
Okay.
So let me just speak for my family, in my circle that I know. It couldn't fly in my circle.
Oh, I already know that.
You know what I mean? That cats would be.
But can we admit that there are some circles that it could fly in, or no?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure some circles that I dated you, then the brother can date you, and I'm sure people. Oh, welcome back, Cole. You know what I mean? You was just here for Thanksgiving. You broke up with John Deere. Now you back with Christmas with Kubota.
I'm just trying to figure out why y'all are sitting here trying to clutch your pearls, acting like you gonna date his brother like I committed a crime or something. There was no crime committed. None. Some of y'all listening are cousins twice over. Some of y'all, your auntie is also your sister-in-law.
So, yeah. But listen, let me ask you though. Go ahead.
And your mama's sister married your daddy's cousin, and the family cookout was still popping.
No.
So what's the
That's
problem?
why I can get some hot cold and grease stove.
It was popping for sure though.
But let me ask you this: Could it be a setup? All right, you dated John Deere. You broke with John Deere. Now you date his brother Kubota. Could John Deere be like, man, you can have him, man. Let's just both have him. And the Kubota ain't really interested. He just wanna play too.
Now I think that's a different conversation. I think if you're trying to date somebody out of spite or even curiosity, that's wrong. That is completely wrong. It's not like we just bumped into each other, had a great conversation. I want to keep having conversation. If you're like, oh, he was mean to me, he was nasty to me, but his little brother fine, or his big brother fine, or his twin brother fine, that's messed up.
Hey,
that's messed up.
This ain't sleeping since Adam, man. These kids might be able to run a game.
I'm just saying that's messed up. That's not what we're talking about. We're not even talking about dating these brothers at the same time. We're saying like maybe there was a window. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Like what if?
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out why everyone feels like we're obligated to, or I'm obligated to sacrifice my happiness. What if this other brother didn't even treat me right? He wasn't even nice to me. He was completely nasty.
If he nasty.
And this other brother sees value in me. What's wrong with that? Can some things not just be a divine setup and not drama?
You should have picked the other brother first.
I should have, but he was too young. I didn't know. I didn't know.
I don't know.
Should we not date who honors us, not who had us first?
I get your point on that.
Okay, all right.
But I don't. And like I said earlier, in certain families that might be okay and acceptable.
Do you feel like those families look like us or no?
I don't believe those families look like us. I don't believe those families look like us that are allowed that. Now, have we allowed them in our own family? Yes.
What about a cousin? Not a brother. Could I date the ex's cousin?
Not if you've been involved in the main. Hold on, listen to me. If you've been around, just say you dated half head.
Half head. Where do you come up with this?
You did a half head for 3 years, right? And you've been to all the barbecues and all this, right? Now all of a sudden y'all broke up and y'all been broke up about 6 months, and now you show up to the barbecue with chest hair. You're not gonna show up with chest hair. And you just did a half head. But
I think that applies to anybody. Like if I break up with half head and I go and date somebody that is not even related to half head, Sandals, I go date Sandals. Yeah. He's still gonna be mad.
Yeah, but it ain't his cousin. It ain't family. It ain't family. You can't date family. That's all I'm saying. It'd be hard to date family. That's you gonna put fuel on the barbecue and say, man,
it's gonna be popping for real, y'all.
It's gonna be like 4th of July now.
Grease fire.
You know everybody got guns these days. Now you got half head shot by chest hair. You know what I mean? Because you want to play. Because
no, it's not play. I think if it's a play thing, then yes, it's completely wrong. I don't think you should do that in any way, shape, or form. And I guess the next question would be, how did y'all even get linked up if it wasn't a,
Okay, but this would be my thing. How do we know it's not a play thing or intentional?
I think that time has something to do with that. Like, for example, me, Cole, her. This whole brother thing came about because a brother said something to me.
Okay.
It was at a function, but not a family function.
Okay.
And actually, his cousin came up to me and was like, my cousin really thinks that you're attractive. And I was like, oh. And then she said, but I know that you might have liked his brother or wanted to talk to his brother or something. But he really thinks you're attractive. So if y'all want to go for it, I think you should go for it. And I was like, first of all, let's go for what? Let's start there. Second of all, if he wants to chit chat, he can figure out a way to chit chat with me. So as every young man does, he got on social media and got in the DMs quickly. Okay,
but let me ask you this. Did you go out with his brother, and did you really like his brother, and did y'all, asking the person, but did y'all date for a while?
It was like a summertime.
High school, college, adult life?
College. End of college.
Years ago?
Years ago. Years and years ago. Like to the tune of, I think his baby brother might have been getting out of high school. I wasn't looking at that boy.
So, okay, he got in your DMs. Have you mentioned anything to his brother about his little brother being in your DMs?
Absolutely not. The man is mean and nasty.
So he can look at that as spite.
It's not spite because we're not talking. He just was like, hey, what's good?
So.
And we're probably going to go play like pickleball or something.
So.
That's something normal adults do.
Normal adults who ain't got a brother that you dated do.
So now I can't be friends with the man.
No, man. Listen. Okay.
So now I can't be friends with the man.
But let me ask you this. I just want to know, do his brother know his little brother in your DM? You say you had talked to him.
Yeah, okay, let me tell you. So at the end of the function, the big brother was getting in the little brother's car. The little brother pulls around, busts a U-turn in the parking lot when he saw me come out. Stops his car with his big brother in it, gets out, walks across the parking lot just to give me a hug and say it was nice to see me. And he would love to play pickleball with me sometime.
He didn't say that in front of his brother.
Yes, he did.
So his brother heard him.
Yes.
They gonna fight in the car.
Yes, he did. And he was like, and when I call you, don't be talking about you in and out of town, got stuff going on. And we laughed.
Hey, if it happened, it happened.
It hadn't happened. Let's be very clear. Nothing has happened. I was just, curious what the people got to say.
We had a few people on live that was watching and across the 3 platforms. So nobody put nothing in the comments, but hopefully if they do, they can share this live and say, hey, can I date? You had a great argument point. I had to make my point and say, hey, I don't think it can happen. No, and there's no
Why
scenario.
do they have to say, I don't think it can happen? What if they say, yep, it can happen. I did it.
In no scenario.
Testament. What if they got a testimony?
Hey, it is what it is, man. I check your medical insurance. You better be careful, man. You might check your fire insurance like you did. But like you said, we're gonna end this live. But can I date my ex's brother?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
that's a good question.
With that said, man, I'm Abro. That's Cole. Until next time, y'all be good.